This is the last one! I lied. Hello! My name is Zinzer J. I use they, them pronouns, and welcome to They BCs.
They.
Last episode, we talked about gender, and in broad strokes, defined it as the cultural expectations expected of a person based off of their assigned sex. If you need a refresher, I recommend giving it a rewatch. It's only 5 minutes long, and let's be real, I'd appreciate the view count. With that in mind, we're going to be building off that information from last week and delve into the gender binary. Now, if gender is a set of societal expectations, the gender binary describes what exactly those expectations are, specifically in the modern Western world. The belief that there are only two distinct and opposite genders, man and woman. Furthermore, it says that gender is exclusively based off of your assigned sex at birth, and that men are strictly masculine and that women are strictly feminine. And if you don't fit perfectly within one of those two categories, well,
you're lying to yourself.
I just want to make very clear from the get-go, I have no problem with masculine men or feminine women. Like, at all. You want to pump some iron, get swole, pick up chicks, and go fishing? Cool, great, I love that for you. Live that Lisa Frank fantasy, ladies, if it serves you well. But it should be a choice, not an assignment. And most certainly should not be decided based off of what body part you pee out of. Calling for the respect and recognition of different genders is not the same thing as demonizing cisgender people, a term for people whose gender identity matches their assigned sex at birth. So basically, the opposite of trans. For example, if you were born with a penis and are like,
Yeah, I'm a dude.
then you're a cis man. If you were born with a vagina and think,
Womanhood absolutely is for me.
then you would be considered a cis woman. And if you're not, hey girl! As gender nonconforming author and artist Alok puts it, this is not about erasing man and woman, but rather acknowledging that man and woman are two of many options. The gender binary is not some age-old universal truth. Indigenous people and people outside the Western world have long existed outside the gender binary. Two-spirit among American Indians, Hydra in South Asia, Waria in Indonesia, Musha in Mexico, just to name a few. In many of these societies, people living outside the gender binary were and continue to be recognized as leaders. And at this point, you might be thinking,
You do you, I don't care. Be a girly dude or a doodly girl. But categorizing based off of sex is just easier.
you know, we categorize people based off of height and hair color too, but it doesn't really mean anything. We don't assume being a brunette maps out your options in life, and we certainly don't create laws prohibiting people from getting highlights. Though for some of us, we should. When a parent is expecting a newborn, we don't go around asking them, so, is your baby gonna have a penis or a vagina? We use different words to ask the same question. Are you having a boy or a girl? What we really want to know is, how am I supposed to treat this child based off of their assigned sex? What toys are they supposed to play with? What colors are they supposed to like? What words am I supposed to use to compliment them? We chart it all out up through our adulthood. What jobs we work, what clothes we wear, what emotions we do or don't express. What food are we supposed to eat? Skinny girl popcorn, anyone? Which would be fine, but we mock, harass, and often kill anyone who decides that the gender binary is not for them. 2020 was the deadliest year on record for transgender women. Student trans athletes all across the country are being banned from playing sports with their friends. Trans youth in the South are being denied medical access. Up until recently, we had a military trans ban. We threaten their lives, but we don't let them put their lives on the line in the name of service. Even though in response to all of this anti-trans legislation, in 2018, 2,500 scientists released a joint statement noting that the gender binary had absolutely no basis in biological sex. Ugh, how daunting was that? But there is a better way. It's called the gender spectrum, and we're gonna get to it next week. I know this episode was on the heavier side, and I really appreciate you guys being here. I highly encourage you to follow Alok on Instagram or buy their book. And as always, you can email me at theybcs@gmail.com or shoot me a DM on Instagram @ZinzerJ. And until next time, keep it LGBTQ.